So to begin here, what is Cloud Pak for Data? So overall, Cloud Pak for Data is going to help unify and simplify the collection, the organization, and the analysis of their data. So using that, we're going to turn that data into insights through integrated cloud native architecture. So there are two main purposes when it comes to Cloud Pak for Data. This is going to be consolidated software with reducing the tools spent and then unlocking new value with the container platform. So IBM has actually recently teamed up with Red Hat OpenShift, and this is going to help provide a container platform. This container platform is going to integrate Watson AI technology, along with hybrid data management, data ops, data governance, and then business analytics technologies. So that being data governance is going to be infused with that. So with that pre-integration of data and AI capabilities, it's going to provide a modular service or modular services. And there's going to be two versions of Cloud Pak for Data. We're going to have a cloud native and then an enterprise edition. So with those two, of course, we're going to see that it's going to eliminate the need for those expensive and competing solutions, and then overall providing the information structure you need to implement AI successfully. And then next, here's a couple benefits and features here. So that being, we're going to be able to minimize and reduce the data movement exposure and storage cost. So that being, we can eliminate the data silos and connect all the data necessary. And for consolidating the tools and eliminating data silos, as I previously said, consolidating those tools is going to help overall automate and govern the data and increase security and operationalize AI with trust and transparency. So we're going to avoid lock-in, and we can run this anywhere with this kind of cloud native agility structure, able to extend your platform with those additional services. And then whether you want to deploy this on a private cloud, public cloud, or hybrid cloud, this will take only less than 4 hours to deploy. So with this single unified platform, we're able to integrate data management, governance, and analysis to enable the self-service collaboration, which is going to be across all teams within an organization. This provides some of the best-in-class data virtualization to query that data more easily and more securely across multiple sources, again, whether that's on cloud or on premise. And then with that built-in data governance, we're going to be able to efficiently respond to the challenging regulations using the embedded sophisticated governance capabilities that, as I mentioned before, pre-integrated. We can use that to leverage automated discovery, classification of data, masking that data, and the data zone and lifecycle management. And as I also mentioned, the cloud native agility, that's going to help accelerate application development and deployment with a multi-cloud data platform using Kubernetes, which is the containerization for the secure environment, using extensible APIs and the ecosystem kind of having a provision which will help prefer certain data services, and that can also help customize data workflows. And with that embedded AI technology, we're going to have continuous intelligence. This is going to develop real-time streaming applications and then deliver the intelligence across the whole business or organization. So with bringing Red Hat and IBM together, those capabilities go within that single and intelligent or intuitive cloud-based data solution. So if we're looking to streamline and simplify data collection, or we're looking to improve data organization, or even support data trust or data governance, we can also customize and tailor the data landscape. And that will be able to scale alongside the business's needs. So on to the next one. Here's a couple of use cases that we have for Cloud Pak for Data. So first, we have data modernization. Organizations are wanting to escalate their data and use that data to distribute across multiple data silos, databases, and clouds. So that's something we can look for when we're looking for that data modernization use case. And as for the second one, governed data ops. These are typically for users wanting self-service access to data and having challenges regarding the data governance and their quality issues. And as for the third use case, it's going to be an automated AI lifecycle. So these are going to be organizations, businesses, or users that are wanting to build, deploy, manage, and possibly govern those models or data. And they want to govern that at a scale which is going to improve the business's outcomes. They're going to use that to leverage those open source Watson tools, those open source applications, or those open source APIs. And as for the next one, we're going to have the AI apps and cloud native workloads. So that being, we're going to look for, again, these users or organizations that are looking to provision or looking to scale these workloads quickly. Of course, we want to see that within minutes. So once it is built, we are then again able to deploy anywhere through using Red Hat OpenShift. And when it comes to these AI apps, we're going to be developing the innovative apps or users wanting to develop those innovative apps with Cloud Pak for Data, and that's going to be through Red Hat OpenShift. And here are some of the competitors, and then I'll be going over some leverage to get around those competitors. So firstly, we'll start with Google. Google has Google BigQuery, BigQuery Machine Learning, and they have Google Cloud Data Prep. And with that, we can also take into account Microsoft, Amazon, and a few other competitors. So for example, Microsoft has Microsoft Azure SQL. They have Azure Machine Learning, and they have Microsoft Power BI. And as for Amazon, Amazon has AWS or Amazon Web Services. They have an RDS, which is going to be the Amazon Relational Database Service. Amazon also does have Amazon SageMaker. And as for the other competitors, we have Hadoop, we have Spark, Tableau, or Qlik, which are going to be those self-service business analytic tools or business intelligence tools. We have Oracle. We also have TIBCO, Spotfire, and Informatica. So with that, I want to go over a little bit of leverage. So with this competitive leverage, we need to understand that Cloud Pak for Data works with all existing data assets. So that's regardless of the format or the location of that data. As opposed to many other cloud providers, they're mainly centered around their own data assets. So we want to understand that Cloud Pak for Data is able to work with everything regarding that. Some of the competitive reasons behind that would be, say they're already using data stores, databases, or even data warehouses. And these can be from multiple providers, whether it's on cloud or on-prem. These might be also regarding to using those visualization tools from multiple providers. For example, Power BI, Tableau, or Qlik. And they could also be using various point solutions. This will be for collecting or transforming that data, which is regarding to the ETL factor, extract, transform, or load. And they could also be using other governance tools. So again, with the leverage we have, we're able to explain that Cloud Pak for Data eliminates the need for those multiple point solutions that we just discussed. This is going to be particularly for the needs for that data identification, that data collection, and then again, the transformation or ETL. And then lastly, the governance, which is going to be all working simultaneously. Another point I do want to cover is Cloud Pak for Data offers a collaborative approach. This is going to be to all aspects of data management. So those data assets are able to be leveraged in a timely manner. And that's going to be using those pre-integrated governance tools. And that's going to be understood by all of those exploring their options for their data insights or data needs. And the last point I want to touch on for the competitive leverage is going to be Cloud Pak for Data was designed to recognize both hybrid and multi-cloud data sources. So that's actually going to allow a variety of data sources and formats. These are going to be standard for most enterprises or organizations in general. So that being, it's going to provide all the tools needed for data monetization, and that's going to ensure that they have trust within their data, some quality assurance. So don't miss out. And I want to thank you everyone for their time, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.